the idea is, if you look at even just with how you build muscle, like, any bodybuilder knows, or any trainer here knows, it's through micro traumas, right? Like, I have a micro trauma the muscle, I tear it apart and it heals. And so that's literally how you build resilience. And the same thing is true emotionally.
While many leading thinkers have focused on momentum, for Kipp, transformation is all about clearing impediments.
That mindset hasn't made a shift yet into the coaching conversation. And one of the reasons why is, there's a couple reasons. One, changing your life that fast is really scary. So a lot of people will pick mentors and coaches or therapists where they just tell the same story over and over and over again, just to stay the same and to have some connection. And that's not what I'm interested in, and that's not what our clients are interested in. So functional life coaching is for people who want to accelerate results by healing the parts of themselves that are keeping them stuck.
In his new book, Claim Your Power, Kipp lays out a 40-day plan and the anatomy of transformation. Your behavior that you'd like to change, the story you tell yourself about your behavior, your emotional response to that story, the meaning you've assigned to whatever is prompting your emotional response, and the root cause that prompts you to assign that meaning.
And what happens when we experience a trauma is the brain does a couple things. It distorts, and it generalizes, and it deletes. So what that means is, when you go through a traumatic event, you don't really remember what happened fully. And what you'll find is the meaning that you gave it is not probably the best meaning, and it's something that a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 7-year-old would give it. And what that really means is the area in your life where you're stuck, you have a child running your life in that area. So the idea becomes, I have to find a different meaning or a different context for this.
Kipp says the job is to see everything that happens as an answer to the question, what does this mean? Rather than asking for answers to present themselves.
And probably the top 2 most important questions you'll ever ask is, what does this mean? And then, what's my purpose? And the question, what does this mean, is something that you decide, and you can decide in the moment. It can become very concrete. The question of what's my purpose is a question that you live. The real idea around purpose, it all gets back to emotion. Why do we set goals, right? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want 6-pack? Why do you want to be in shape? Why do you want to make money? Why, right? Because you want the emotion. Maybe it's the emotion of acceptance, maybe it's the emotion of passion, maybe it's the emotion of self-respect, but we're all pursuing emotions and we don't realize it.
The process Kipp presents is designed to help figure out the emotion that each of us seeks, and that leads to purpose, a life in which we each strive to generate that emotion and then share it with others in the form of service. In contrast to external goals, Kipp observes that this definition of purpose holds constant.
As you grow over time, you're going to have different experiences in your life, different form, if you will, different memories, but the internal emotion will be almost identical, which is exciting.
Read more about Mastin Kipp and Claim Your Power in 24 Life.